I am preparing my daughter for kindergarten in the fall by packing her lunches here at home. That way she just gets comfortable opening everything, and that way I can see how much she does or doesn't eat in her time limit. So for lunch day, I just heated up her thermos, and then I'm giving her an apple, some Ritz crackers, some pepperoni and cheese, and a little Rice Krispie treat. I'm adding that to her JoJo lunchbox, and then in her thermos, I'm going to be packing her up some fish sticks. Be careful wiping your thermos out when it's hot. I did burn myself there. I was like, ah. But I'm fine. I'm just adding the fish sticks to her thermos. I air fried 6 of them. I wasn't sure if they were all gonna fit in here, but I ended up making them all fit. I did forget to pack her a little sauce, which she reminded me of. So I have to make sure I do that when she goes to school, but I'm giving her an apple juice, and that was all that I packed for her today. Come back later to see how she ate.
School lunch boxes for my 3 boys. So first up, I'm doing my preschooler. He is having one of these Warburton's thins with some pure spread, some Violife cheese, and then I'm just cutting it into some stars to make it a bit more enticing. This is these little vanilla loaf cakes I made at the weekend. Really simple. I spread some jam inside. Then some strawberries with some googly eyes, some sliced up baby cucumber, really easy to eat. Some popcorn there, a soy milk carton, some carrot sticks, and then this vegan garlic like mayo for him to dip. And that is his lunchbox. Then my eldest is having this croissant with the new corn like thin ham with some cheese. And then I made this DIY trail mix with pretzels and rainbow drops and multi-grain shaped cereal and banana chips. And then also he's got some bugles, crisps, an apple, which fits so well in this lunchbox, some vegan cocktail sausages, ketchup, of course, and some strawberries, a Halloween napkin, and a chocolate soy milk. And then lastly, but not least, Wado is having a Marmite sandwich with some salt and vinegar chipsticks, baby cucumber, blueberries, party rings, some olives, and the vanilla loaf cake, and a milk.
Let's make some lunch for Adeline. Today she's having chicken noodle soup, so I'm starting off by preheating the thermos with hot water and letting the thermos sit for about 10 minutes. Just adding cupcake liners to separate everything, and just adding in these crackers so she could dip them in her chicken noodle soup. And she'll be having apples as well. Just quickly making peanut butter yogurt dipping sauce. All you need is equal parts yogurt, whatever choice of peanut butter. We love Jiffy. Mix it in really well, add some honey and then cinnamon. And you can place this yogurt in any airtight container that you prefer, and then you can just store it in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. I'll try to find this brand of this container. It's easily twist off and on, so it's great for little ones, and I'll add it to my Amazon store. Now just adding the apples. A great way to help them not go brown is just to place them in ice cold water with a little bit of lemon juice. I usually prep these the night before. After the thermos is nice and hot, you just want to go ahead and drain the water and then dry it. I made homemade chicken noodle soup last night, so I just reheated it for 3 minutes, made it extra hot so that way it stays warm up to lunch. My daughter and I baked cookies too last night, so just adding that in there for her. And it finally happened, she forgot her lunch bag. So I'm just placing her yogurt and utensils in this ice pack bag. It's pretty awesome. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Let's make some lunch for Adeline, Minnie Mouse theme. Starting off with the salami and provolone sandwich, I cut out a bow with provolone cheese, added some mayo on the back so that way it'll stick to the sandwich. Adding some pink cupcake liners. For her veggies today, she's getting cucumbers. I did a few Mickey Mouse cutouts. I wanted to separate Mickey and Minnie, so I added some bows for Minnie's. Can't forget the ranch dipping sauce. For her fruits, she's having some grapes, and I had a lot of questions on how I cut them. This is the knife that I use. I got it from Amazon. I'll make sure to add a link. I also wanted to show a way to cut them with a regular knife. I'm just cutting in a zigzag motion as you see here, but it's honestly a lot faster. So if you can invest in that knife, I highly recommend it. Just to continue with the Minnie Mouse theme, I added some pink bows into the grapes, and because it is winter, wanted some more vitamin C for her. Can't forget the chocolate, so I added some Reese's chocolates. Using her Minnie Mouse reusable bag, I just added some Mickey Mouse goldfish. And that's it. I'm just packing everything in her bento box lunch bag with some ice packs to keep it nice and cold. And that's it. See you guys next time. Let's make some lunch for Adeline. Today she's having what I like to call a quesadilla, basically a quesadilla with pepperoni. I'm cutting the tortilla into these fun star shapes and using the scraps to make yummy cinnamon tortilla chips, so make sure to not throw those away. To make these, all you need is some marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and make sure to add a little bit of marinara sauce on the top part of the tortilla so it stays together nicely. Heat them in your pan until golden, and that's it. Super simple to make. Personally, I think they're much better when they're nice and hot, but Adeline doesn't mind eating them cold. Adding in some sour cream for her to dip them in. For her sides today, she's having a Caesar salad, and I place her dressing in her cute pink Monster Squeezable. And she recently decided she loves applesauce now, so I'm adding in some for her, and also adding in some mangoes and this cute fork heart food pick for her to pick up her mangoes with. For her sweets, she's having these cinnamon tortilla chips that I mentioned earlier, and now I'm packing everything and placing it all in her bento lunch bag with the unicorn ice pack. She has her water bottle to stay hydrated, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Make my 3 kiddos lunch with me. Our foster daughter just came to us a few days ago and has not been wanting to eat. I was told she loves pepperoni pizza, so I ran to grab her some for lunch. I'm hoping these super cute lunch boxes help cheer her up and encourage her to try new things. Fingers crossed.
Turns out that she didn't eat a single bite of the wrap that I made her yesterday. You guys have asked my feelings about wasted lunch, and today her and I had a conversation about how food isn't cheap, and when I take the time to make her something, I expect her to at least try it. Bacon is her favorite food, and today I made a bacon chicken ranch wrap, hoping that the results will be a little bit different. I also added some strawberries, some edamame again, and pretzel sticks, and a couple pieces of chocolate chip cookie. We don't always add a sweet treat, but tomorrow she'll get one.
Let's pack a lunch for my particular kid. I was very excited this morning because I asked her if she wanted to try a new kind of sandwich, and she actually agreed. While the inside of the sandwich isn't what's new, the outside is. She loves croissants, so I asked her if she wanted to try her ham and cheese on a croissant, and she said yes. And then I quickly realized that the croissant was way too big for that bento box, so we had to switch it out. But I'll have to update you guys later and let you know if she liked it. We only had 2 strawberries left in the container, so I'm giving her those and then some blueberries for her fruit. Gonna cut her cucumbers into sticks and add a little bit of salt. Then she's getting some white cheddar Cheetos. These are the best. Next, for an extra special treat, I'm giving her a blue frosted donut. Just kidding. I'm going to give her some fruit snacks and pack this in her lunchbox. We got some snow last night, so in her note, I told her the snow would be waiting for her to play in when she got home. I hope that you all have a particularly good day.
Let's pack school lunch for my kids. Something I really struggle with as a parent is finding that perfect balance between teaching my children how to respect others, but more importantly, respect themselves. I've talked about this a couple times, but my mom is very old school. She's first generation Filipino, and in our household, it was all about respecting your elders no matter what. And if you were to ask me a couple years ago, this is exactly how I wanted to raise my children. But the older I get, the more I realize I put a lot of people that I love before myself. I am a people pleaser, and honestly, it's really exhausting at times. So anyway, everybody parents differently, right? If you choose to do that, that's great, but I wanted to tell you guys why I changed my mind on this whole situation. I don't want my kids being easily manipulated into something just because an adult or an authoritative figure says something to them. Also, if someone's disrespectful to them, I want them to recognize that and not feel obligated to be respectful back, because respect goes both ways.
Let's make some lunch for Adeline. Today she's having a hot lunch, so I'm starting off by preheating the thermos with hot water and letting it sit for about 10 minutes. Just adding some cupcake liners to divide everything. And for her fruit, she's having pineapple and kiwi. Adding these cute food picks just so it's easier for her to pick up the fruit and making it more fun. She's having sweet corn on the cob. And I just reheated sweet potato fries that I made the night before in the air fryer. And I quickly made some sweet potato fry dipping sauce. All it is a little bit of mayonnaise, mustard, and maple syrup, and some salt and pepper. After draining the thermos, I'm just adding a napkin in there so that way her popcorn chicken doesn't get all soggy. Trying to fit as many as I can in there. And for her popcorn chicken, she wanted the Chick-fil-A dipping sauce. And for her dessert today, she's having sea salt caramel bites. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.